All right, everybody, welcome in. We have got some disc golf for you today. Just a one-man card getting out there, first round of the spring on video, trying to knock off some of the rust. We are out here at Bandamiere Park. Just a short little 9-hole course, really just good for doing exactly this, getting out there and just throwing some shots to get back in the swing of things before the real season starts. So let's get into it. We are on hole 1. Looks like it's 234 feet, a little bit downhill. This looks like it might be a Buzz OS potentially. Ryan is a absolute forehand specialist, asking for it to swing right a little bit more. And it looks like he likes it. But yeah, Ryan throws almost all forehands. One of the few players on the world still putting with McPro AVRs. And that is a good start. Nice, easy birdie. Point at the camera, show some love. That's what the fans like to see. Looks like hole 2 is a little bit longer. Nice fire emoji there in the hot start. We have a first run Paul Macbeth 4-time force here. Looks like he's got a little bit of turn on that. Holding the pose. Should be alright. Looks like he came up just a little bit short. Looks like he's going with a forehand upshot here. Probably a zone. Hopefully he can get this close and have a stress-free par. And it looks like he's done exactly that. Put himself at about 10 feet, maybe 8 feet. Nice little casual disc flip there. It's a non-sanctioned round. We're not following those rules to the T today. Couple putter flips. Don't need to count those. And that one just looked like it fell out of his hand a little bit. Looks like he's going to get another practice putt in quick. Much better on that one. That's what he'll be looking for on the holes here coming up as he moves forward. A little bit of frustration there, but he'll be able to recover, I think. So here we got just under 300 feet. Obviously looking to rebound from the bogey. This looks like a Sexton Firebird. Another forehand shot. As I said, Ryan throws almost exclusively forehand shots. Oh, I think he likes this one. Looking for the ace. Oh, must have been close. What a roller coaster of emotions. If you've ever thrown an ace run before, you know what that is. And I know Ryan's on a little bit of a ace drought, so he's looking to end the dry spell. Looks like a pretty long putt here. Oh, and just rings it up. Give us the replay. Don't mind the wobble. It's headed to the dead center. That doesn't even matter. No doubter. Fist pump. Run it in. Birdie. I'd like to thank ASICS for sponsoring Ryan's feet. Looking pretty fly with those blue and orange shoes. Looks like Ryan's throwing that orange force again. Couldn't quite tell. Okay, so he's maybe just outside the circle here. See if he can keep the putter hot. Another jumper. Oh, and just off the cage. Just need a little bit more. I think he liked that one. It just, you can't make them all. Quick little tap in for par. So 4 holes in, 1 under. Giving a shout out to the disc here. That looks like an Infinite Discs 2018 Ledgestone Zone. We'll see if he can dial it in here and put it close for another easy birdie. If the arm's swinging, you know it's got to be a pretty good shot. He's not sure. Was he going to get tricky and go through the tree, or is he going to straddle around? Typically a straddle putter, so I expect him to go that way, and he does. Easy birdie. He's starting to feel it now. Things are heating up. So hole 6 looks like we have at least a little bit of shrubs involved here. Gonna see another forehand shot. 221 feet. Another one. You're looking to for sure get it inside the circle. Drain a putt. Take your 2. Looks like this is a Sexton Firebird again. Thumbs up. He likes the shot. This is absolutely parked. You'd like to see this on every hole. Obviously, it doesn't happen, but when it does, it makes your round a lot more fun. Hole 7, little shorty, 159 feet. This looks like another Buzz OS shot. He must just feel a little more comfortable than he would throwing the zone. Looks like that might have drifted a little right. Yeah, he's kind of razzing himself there. That's, you like to see a good attitude out on the course. So I think he's opting for the jump putt approach here. I don't think he's giving this a run. He's just trying to put it close. And he's done that. Inside of 15 feet should be just a nice easy cleanup. That nice white McPro AVR with that red stamp. Couple putter flips. So if he's doing the putter flip, it's just far enough away to think about it, and maybe either not enough thinking about it or too much, but just wasn't able to connect there. And yeah, he's kicking himself for that one, able to laugh it off a little bit. And it looks like this is definitely probably twice as far as what he just had. So he's going to have to focus up quick here, see if he can dial in some of that jump putt magic from earlier. And look at that. That is just, give us a replay. This is dead centered. None of that wobble that we saw earlier. That is just a clean release. Great cleanup. He's saying, why couldn't I just make the short one? That was way harder. We've all been there before. So still at 2 down through 7 holes. I believe this is a Champion Wraith. We'll see. This is the first appearance of this disc for the round, so we'll see if he's as familiar with this as he is with the others. Sounded like that hit a tree. Probably fell straight down. So it looks like he's got actually a pretty good chunk left on this hole to get up and down. We'll see how close he can get. Looks like this is Buzz OS coming in. Definitely inside the circle. We'll see just how close he is. Oh, and he's parked. So this is just a tap in for 3. Stay at 2 down for the round. And move on to the final hole. We'll see if he can sneak another birdie. I know this is definitely the hardest hole on the course. So you throw back across that water that he just came through, and also uphill through a tunnel. So he's going to throw out this Z Force again. Trusty long-range driver for him, and really trying to stay in the middle and get as much distance as you can. And he's just throwing that a little bit too high. Either a little too cautious and just left it a little lazy with the wrist, or maybe trying to get a little too aggressive and just went a little too high. But he's going to pull out a Sexton Firebird here and just try to get out of the round and maintain the -2 score he's got going right now. That looks pretty much right down the middle. It's kind of the same issue as the drive, just a little bit too high. Not by much, but he's going to have, this is probably a 70-foot uphill look. And he's not jump putting it. He just wants to put it under the basket, take his bogey, and move on. So he'll just have a tap in here. Mixing it up, going to the staggered stance. I believe that sigh of relief is maybe the first under par round of the season. And we are all finished here. That is 9 holes at Bandamiere Park. Ryan Remke shooting a nice 1 down, 26, showing us how it's done. Lots of good forehand shots. Go back and take a look. Couple of sweet long jump putts. And that is going to do it for us here. We will see you on the next one.